Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Kashima Antlers definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to
And a chance! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all...
Shot, surely! They've scored! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Knocks it into space. Where it came from. Big chance! Stojkovic.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Delivers with towering header. And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Stojkovic. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? Nicked it back promptly. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? He's got a goal! And they're back in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
Can he finish?
Sapporo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Stojkovic. That has not gone well. He's gone direct here. Oh, can he get onto this? They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Stojkovic.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the shot's on here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's a key interception. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
This for genuine comfort.
And he's kept it out. Oh, he's missed.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Consadole, Sapporo are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one.
Tries a shot!
That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw.
And this is getting better and better.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence. Stojkovic plays it in.
And here's the chance to counter.
He's fizzed it forward. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Consadole, Sapporo have the chance to go the other way. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Here comes... Gets his head on it!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Could move up a gear here.
Threads one in. That is good alertness.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Great vision. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Stojkovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Stojkovic has created one goal already. No, that's been intercepted.
Oh, sweet feet.
Swings in. Terrific effort. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So we have movement on both benches. That pass isn't the best. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Consadole, Sapporo still have the cards to affect this game.
Foot in. It's gone out for a throw-in.
That's a little off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's cut it out. That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kashima Antlers, palpably stronger, better.
Real chance!
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Kashima Antlers clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to pass it through.
Strong running down that left flank.
And that has sent him sprawling. He's got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught. And a chance! And that's in. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's intervened well there.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Consadole Sapporo suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So we're up and running.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposite.
Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Urawa Reds really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Ambitious ball here. Gomis. And smartly reclaimed. Driving forward, he's through here. Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And that is headed for the middle. Spectacular save! They want to be quick to recover this.
Quarter of an hour played.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Gomis. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Urawa Reds really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter.
Oh, he's having a go! Consadole, Sapporo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Thinks about... And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here.
Pretty robust defending.
Now who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's had a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. A real chance!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, he's not getting past him there. And this is Gomes. Aimed beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Urawa Reds clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he welcomes it in. Can he finish?
Nearly, but not quite. Corner number 2 then. Shibasaki plays it short. Urawa Reds are looking to go forward now. And this is Gomes. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? Shibasaki.
And the counter is on.
Takes a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Can he finish? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's in a great position here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
And he's managed to get free. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's found a way through. Stojkovic. And here's Shibasaki. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shapes to shoot. He's delivered all right.
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Consadole Sapporo leading now.
That is a crunching tackle.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's going up front in a hurry. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, that's been intercepted. Shibasaki. Oh, well measured.
That'll be a throw.
浦和レッズ選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号45、背番号18、背番号
Intercepts the
17、
throw. That's well read.
ヒーロー、背番号10、マテウス・サビオ、背番号10、
Consadole, Sapporo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
木田のレンジ、
Ah, he'd have done well to reach that.
南野晴美、背番号8、背番号7、金子拓郎、背番号25、安井海
That
斗。
is ended up in no man's land. Just eases him off the ball.
Urawa Reds really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And now they can clear their lines. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good ball, good take. And he's opted for the long pass. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's there to get it away.
Sapporo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive.
Big chance! Now, that's another chance! And that's a tidy finish! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great move.
Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes...
Oh no, what has happened here? Decent chance! And no mistake. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And the shot, oh, it's fallen loose again! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
背番号7、ドラガン・ストイコビッチ、背番号40、天野純、背番号25、大崎レオン、背番号39、宇佐美隆史、変わりまして背番号20、
Can they get him away?
背番号13、堀米勇輝。
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's made its way to him. Shot could go for a shot! Well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Rower Reds give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Machida Zelvia are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, can he get onto this? Machida Zelvia have it back and can go again. And he's gone looking for safety. Now this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! There it is!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Played into the box. Brilliantly cut out. And he skips past his man. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's beaten the last man. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Machida Selvia have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Machida Selvia are doing very nice. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he was quick to react.
Sapporo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Machida Selvia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not where it came from. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Referee's given a throw. And it's Stojkovic. There's the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, Red, nice interception. He is through here. Stojkovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is a little undercooked. Jermaine. And he's picked out the run. And he can thump it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's made its way to him. Now that looks a decent ball. Excellent challenge there. Oh, he's been caught napping. He might be in here. He'll try from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well timed, excellent interception. Stojkovic. Consadole, Sapporo do have a chance to counter here. Good ball, good take. And he is... Oh, just a keeper now! That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Threads one in. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to pass it through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. That's crossed into the middle. A corner it is then. Corner number 2 then. Machida's real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a fine interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through here. He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's onto this. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Machida Selvia are having a ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Takes a shot! Well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Consadole Sapporo still making a fight of this. Caught offside that time. That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. No way through. Oh, well measured. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Machida Selvia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
上の選手が入ります。
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. That's going wide left. Can he get it through? Stojkovic wants to run onto this, and he's managed to get free. He leaps for it! And that's a good finish. It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So could they be onto something here?
FC 町田ゼルビア、選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号13、高本伊佐。
Oh, that's well spotted.
背番号9、
That is good alertness.
以上の選手が
Now,
入り
can
ま
they
す。
get him away? Great vision. Oh, super ball. Consadole Sapporo can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Acrobatic effort! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just a keep, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Consadole Sapporo now just needing one.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Machida Zelvia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pings it across.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He has found the way through. Look at the space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
北海道コンサドーレ札幌選手の交代をお知らせします。
Consadole Sapporo are making a change
宇
now.
佐美隆背番号7ドラゴン・ストイコビッチ背番号10柴崎岳
Now that's well seen
背
too.
番号20
We expected better, and so did he.
背番号
That's
7
been slipped
背
through.
番号
Oh,
27
this is goes for a shot. Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
背番号48
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Quality ball. 5 minutes to add. Can he get on the end of this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive set.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot. They've scored. And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
背番号9
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training.
Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
It's a pretty loose pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kashima Antlers claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Shibasaki. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. No way through. Referee's given a throw. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Looking for options for movement. Chips it through. And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a throw. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a goal kick. No, he's not getting his way this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Kashima Antlers leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's found a way through. They've got to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run. He's in a real chance! Tries to play it through. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing good feet. Takes a shot! Short changes him with that pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's made its way to him.
Might want to be careful there.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Throw in. Wriggles his way through. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that was vital. Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Good ball, good take. Shifted upfield. Pass has gone astray. He's through here. That's an excellent interception. And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Gets us going once more.
Sapporo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's worked it through. Great ball, chance for a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the lead now is 2. He's rising! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's been cut out, well played. Well played right into his path. That is lovely. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he can't get past him. That's gone for a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Tries one from range. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Shibasaki goes short. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. That looks a good ball through. Oh, just the keeper now. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a good run down the left. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's in on goal. The cutback. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Threads one in, thinks about the... tries a shot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Somewhat off target. Quality ball. This looks promising. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's picked his way through. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is well cleared.
Kashima Antlers surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the shot's on here. Great challenge, time to perfection. And he's quick to return it. He's being urged to shoot. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game.
北海道コンサドーレ札幌、選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号9、マリオ・セルジオ。背番号39、
Terrific effort!
背番号40。
Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Stojkovic clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
背番号18、アチョーク。
Ball is over the line.
アマドゥ・バカヨコ。背番号6、エタラビ。背番号5、福森明人。背番号4、中村東也。
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Knocks it into space. Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Shibasaki running with intent. Stojkovic. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Applies the finish! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. And the number on the board is 3. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's got away. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. It's taken in a hurry. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We are just getting started. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics.
Oh, shooting chance!
Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
And they've got rid.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Now it's Osako.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now, can they get him away? He's got away.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out?
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is Osako.
Oh, strongly challenged there. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, it's not taken him long,
and that's going to be a booking.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one.
Picked out brilliant. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Consadole, Sapporo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Sapporo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Sapporo definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Decent chance!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can clear it away. And it's Osako. Osako. Shot could be on.
Chance! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Consadole, Sapporo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Threads one in.
Goes for the shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Consadole, Sapporo with the corner. They're first.
Chance, surely!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Consadole, Sapporo have their second corner now.
Chance for a shot!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Sapporo really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Takai. More and more pressure on the ball here.
And he shoots! Well taken goal. And that was his 20th goal for this team.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's looking wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been won straight back. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Towering header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's managed to get free. Oh, cracking ball. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Looking to play him in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely bit of skill. No way through, so back it comes. Passes short and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it into space. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Short changes him with that pass. And he was quick to react. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Sapporo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Osako showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out, shot at goal! And that's a sharp finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Consadole Sapporo leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Consadole Sapporo have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Consadole Sapporo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Stojkovic. Oh, that's a very decent... And the shot! And there's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
北海道コンサドーレ札幌選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号9マリオ・セルジオ代わりまして背番号20アマドゥ・バカヨコ以上の選手が入ります。
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Osako. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Looking for the run. He's found the way through.
Was in
Goes for a shot! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It's all becoming so easy. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Some really good ball movement. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's being urged to shoot. And a header! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
北海道コンサドーレ札幌、選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号14
Consadole Sapporo choosing to make the first change. So could they be onto something here?
背番号2高井浩太、背番号4木本康樹、変わりまして背番号7
Driving on and making good progress. He has found a way through.
藤尾翔太、背番号38大山庄司、背番号
He's gone for goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo 選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号39宇佐美隆背番号7ドラガン・ストイコビッチ。
Consadole Sapporo will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. 5 minutes left on the clock. Ball's gone out of play. It's a good run down the right. Shibasaki. Can he get it through? He's found space here. And he's cut it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a good-looking... Oh, great leap! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third quarter of the game. Well, the clearance is short. Owned beyond the defence. Oh, super find. Well, there's the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And that's in! Deep, deep into injury time! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy. So that's it, it is all over. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic...
Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt.
Tries one from range! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Sapporo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shoots! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Machida Selvia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Machida Selvia really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Some good work on the right flank here. This looks promising. Delivers with... Gets his head on it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he whips in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Takes a shot! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he shoots! Can he get on the end of this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's superb. Real chance!
and no mistake. And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Machida Selvia now in a position far more desirable.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Nice sequence. Decent chance! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
We are into overtime. That looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Consadole, Sapporo have got it back, and they'll have another. And for the first half, that is that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Sapporo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good play! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The most accurate pass. Distributed tidily. He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. This is a promising build-up. Looking for options for movement. Ball swung in, and he's there to belt it away. Shibasaki plays it short. Consadole, Sapporo have their second corner now. Shibasaki goes short. Machida Selvia are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Delivers the ball. He's rising! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. He has found the way through. Has a look up and drives it forward. That has not gone well. Almost an hour gone. He's in a great position here.
Sapporo may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. The pass is intercepted. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Now the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Sapporo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He is through here. Spread it left. And the shot! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Consadole Sapporo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out...
Oh, what a mistake! Flashes it across. Oh, what a shot at goal! And he can clear it away. Soma.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Aimed beyond the defence. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. He's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shibasaki gets over and intercepts. And the referee brings it to a close. Consadole Sapporo perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the move.
Real chance! Goal! Israel! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Israel break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Berardi is fouled. It says. Now Kone. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's going wide left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Applies the finish! Not a bad try by any means.
Nedved really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. They get a throw-in. And he's had it nicked away. Pirlo. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's following up! It's a pretty loose pass. Caresses it through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Chance! Caught offside that time. Kone. It says. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Davids. What a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Berardi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, they can break here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. Opts for safety.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to... And the shot! And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hangs in a cross. That's not going far. That's going right the way across.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It says. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cannavaro. Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Pinamonti. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Israel coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Israel have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Israel, number 6, Franco Baresi.
So the action resumes.
Number 11,
Israel leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Nico Pass. Coming on the field.
Gattuso gets on his bike and on the move. He's found a way through. Swings in across. And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Well, there's the clearance. Decent chance! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Goal scorer for Israel.
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Number 5, Lilian Thuram.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's got away. Now this could be a chance. Oh, a delicate chip. Bullish header! And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Berardi. Desai venturing down the left. He can run onto that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Number 45.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He has found the way through. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Kone. Spread out to the left. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Davids. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Berardi. It's Berardi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution for Sassuolo, number 10, Domenico Berardi. Number 35.
Cross into the box.
Number 38. Number
Opts
18.
to play it back.
Nemanja Matic.
That is a brilliant interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been cleared. Schneider! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
They've played it short. Schneider. Shot, surely! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's good running with the ball.
Such good technique.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So could they be onto something here? He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
That's really well cleared. Could be danger here. And it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schneider. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's very neat. And Hullet!
Substitution for Israel, number 18, Alessandro.
And here's Schneider.
Number
I think that's
14,
offside. Yes, it is.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 20, Miroslav Klose. Number 23, Adriano.
And they've got a throw. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Six added minutes have been
Nicely
indicated.
intercepted. Now it's Kone. He's shifting through the gears here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Pinamonti. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's... And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Cremona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Plenty to aim at here. In towards the back stick. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This ended up in no man's land. Israel are looking to go forward now.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Pirlo goes short. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nedved has it in a wide position. So their fourth corner of the game. Pirlo with the short one. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pirlo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Cross in, looks like a good one. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short, and this is Sneijder. Real chance! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, they can break here. And he plays one through. He can run onto that. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Luperto receives it in a wide position. Oh, good ball! Opts to play it back. Goes for a shot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through here. Paz can see things others simply cannot. Nedved. Nedved, impressive jump. Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And that's the keeper's ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Here comes the cross. Oh, that was vital. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Pirlo plays it short. He's had a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Pirlo getting forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Del Piero. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Luperto. Petzela. Driving through the middle. Paz. Baresi. Now it's Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cross. Luperto. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Israel looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 90. Lascia il campo per il
So right back into the action.
77.
Schneider makes a move down the right. We always look the favourite there. Petzela did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played. Israel do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Petzela. Petzela stood his ground strongly. He's found a way past. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Played in. Oh, good drive! And a neat finish! Just as they wanted it! Just when they wanted it!
Ha segnato al 56esimo minuto.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Petzela.
That's good play from him.
Quick look, then plays it in. Schneider. Some good work on the right flank here. Schneider. Del Piero. And Del Piero! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's a lucky 7th corner. And it's been taken short. Cuts it back. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cremona are looking to go forward now. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Schneider! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pirlo goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit...
He's having a pop! That was mighty close. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Lovely ball and a real... And the shot! And no mistake. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Cremona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 99. Viene sostituito con il...
Schneider is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, important interception. Threads one in. This looks... Shoots! It's hit the upright. And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sostituzione per Israele. Numero 14.
Israel can make their change now with a break in play. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Batistuta. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Schneider. Oh, good read.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposite...
Batistuta! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Five minutes to add. There won't be another chance after this one. Batistuta. He's being urged to shoot. So that's it. It is all over. Israel illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Venezia are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Busio. He can run onto that.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Schneider. And it's Davids. That's Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
So much time and space here. And that has been knocked clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Now this could be a chance. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that is expertly dealt with. Paz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. And that has found him in acres of space. Davids. And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good-looking ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Ball's gone out of play.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Schneider. Here's found big chance! And that is well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic, played out wide. Davids, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Busio. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now they can spring out. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he is dashing away. Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! And that was very necessary. Now it's Schneider. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that has not gone well. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's had it nicked away. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Paz. Tries one from range, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Now that was a full-blooded header.
Ibrahimovic instinctively knew that it was his best option.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's heaved it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Real chance here. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Israel certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Israel are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's run loose here. Davids! Cleared away. It's just beyond his reach. And he was quick to react.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that is not the... And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's had it taken off him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved getting up there! And it's come back out to him. Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's not an especially good pass, that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Look at this, takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! Goal! And the game has liftoff. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Venezia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Threads one in. And the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution for Israel, number 9, Nico Pass.
Israel
Number
can
10,
now introduce the first of their
Sneijder.
substitutes.
Number
Venezia
6,
are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Ibrahimovic!
Lilian Thuram.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Del Piero. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a loose ball. Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pinches it off him. Busio. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's going wide left. That's where it came from. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Venezia, number 10. Coming on the field is number 9.
They've played it short, and he's been shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. And he's picked out the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Flashes. Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Davids. Aim forwards. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Busio. Venezia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, terrible mistake. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Have been indicated.
Israel give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that has left him in a heap. Thuram, Del Piero, and the shot! And he hits the net! And right near the end, we have parity.
Goal scorer for Israel.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Back to Parrott. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. And this is Ibrahimovic. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cafu. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's...
Impressive jump! Goal! Milan! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Del Piero. That's tidy. Elects to... He leaps for it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He doesn't look too happy with that. Kone played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, terrible pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ribéry going forward. Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Drives it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Produces a cross. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. Ibrahimovic. Now there's a fine ball. Ricci attempts a clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ribéry. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero. Now, can he find a finish? Lovely feet. Crosses it in. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Monza really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way to him. Kilishoy had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He has a look up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested chance for a shot! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kilitsoi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Ricci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Kone, well read, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. Ricci, and it's Thuram. Good ball, good take. Lukaku. Ribery. Kilitsoi. Nedved. Nedved going like a man possessed at the moment. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. Davids has the space to scheme. Tries to get it clear. Di Lorenzo with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Ribery. Ricci. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And they've got rid. Kone. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone looking for safety. Ricci. Davids. Hangs... Oh, good climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Cafu. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he can clear it away. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tomori cuts it out. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Into the channel. Rafael Leao. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the pass is intercepted. That has not gone well.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played into the box. And here comes the corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
20.
second corner of the
Numero
game.
11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 13.
Goes without saying, that was poor. Takes aim and crosses. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribery. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's onto this. He's got away. No foul, says the referee. And here's Ribery. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rafael Leao finding himself in space. He'll try from distance. So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Del Piero. Ricci tries to thread one through. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here, and he's got his cross in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 21, il numero 12.
And he's managed to get free. He gets his head on it! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Nkunku.
He has found the way. Nkunku! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. Deep, deep into injury time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Tomori. And time is up.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori,
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He can goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Thuram, Rijkaard, Pirlo, Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a shade optimistic. Well, there's the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. This is a promising build-up. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. He's going for goal! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Batistuta simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Pirlo.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Dybala. Batistuta. Pass is just off target. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Dybala. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he's done very... Decent chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nedved with the delivery. And that is expertly dealt with. And this is Ibrahim. Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dybala. And this is Dybala. He's a sharp little ball here. Martinez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrible pass. That's gone for a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Martinez! Fantastic from Martinez! A finish of true class! They are purring, truly purring. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Tries a shot! Has another go! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a